Test Realm update notes. Are you ready to take on the challenge of a wizard's lifetime? The upcoming spring update currently on Test Realm introduces 5th Age PvP. With 5th Age PvP play will be moved to a season-based system with season-based leagues. A new zero-sum Elo Rating scoring system and a complete overhaul of the fundamentals of how we achieve a fair, fun, and competitive PvP gameplay experience. A new PvP system is just the start of what you can check out on the spring update. Lots of reading, I apologize. Have you ever wanted to cast spell outside of combat? Now you can with an exciting array of new spells called cantrips. Also in the update, a new beast forms for Beast Moon event and an expansion to the spell elements that extends the feature to the main Arc 1 spells. I've got the hiccups because I'm so excited. A new loyalty program that rewards long-term concurrent subscribers and much more. It's a spellerific update. Interesting. Highlights include all of these things. Let's just go down. 5th Age PvP. The most important thing of this, 5th Age PvP. Welcome to the 5th Age of PvP. We're excited to reveal all the improvements we have made to support a fun, more fair PvP experience. So let's get right to it. Leagues! The biggest change for the 5th Age is the introduction of leagues. Leagues allow us to set specific entry requirements and customize the play experience using specific rule sets that may vary from league to league. Players will find leagues appealing because they are intended to funnel certain styles of PvP gameplay into the same queue, making queues stronger and play all around more compatible. Based on our observations about where players tend to congregate on the feedback from current players, we have decided to launch 5th Age PvP with the following leagues. Master League, entry requirement level 40 to 50, rules critical hits are disabled. Exalted League, entry requirement level 90 to 100, rules critical hits enabled, shadow pips disabled. Premier League, entry requirement level 140 to 150, so max level PvP basically. Critical hits and shadow pips enabled. We've chosen these initial league level bands in order to focus players currently scattered across lots of level bands into specific ranges that closely correlate to the most popular rule sets, gear availability, and to some degree the story itself, Arc 1, Arc 2, etc. While we are certainly open to exploring other leagues with other level requirements, we feel this initial offering is the best starting place to accommodate the most players and to keep a healthy queue. Leagues will also allow us to modify various settings like damage and resist limits to address gear imbalance at certain level bands, crit block and shadow pip gain, or even to modify stats directly such as the incoming healing stat. To help facilitate players' ability to freeze their progress at desired league, we have implemented a level locking system. Very cool, by the way, very cool. We'll look at that in a bit. Leagues will play out over seasons, which are currently slated to run for about 2 months at a time. During a season, players will work to rank up and climb the leaderboard for that league. Each league has its own rating system, see below, and the performance in one league does not affect your rating in any other league. Between seasons, there may be some rating resets, changes to the meta to keep the play fresh, or even the launch of entirely new leagues. New arena, POG. Players have been asking for a new PvP arena for a while, and yep, we are happy to announce that we've added the... what is this? Interesting things are. Players have been asking for a new PvP arena for a while, and yep, we are happy to announce that we've added another arena that you may see in the course of your matches. We've pulled together something from our heap of assets. We think you'll like Heap Arena, confirmed. But that might not have expected as... But what you might not have expected is an entirely new arena complex, which will be the new home for current and future competitive content. From one location, you can mix and mingle with aficionados of PvP, Beast Moon, the Decathlon, and our amazing upcoming endgame game content, redacted because it's way too cool. I have a feeling of what that might be, but I'm not going to say anything. Hi Breaker, welcome. Hi Joseph, by the way. How are you going? Elo Rating System. In the 4th Age PvP prior to prior, PvP used a flat rating exchange of ±16 rating for wins and losses. In the 5th age, we are moving to an elo-based system, which varies the amount of rating won or lost according to the differences between the player's current rating. A higher rated player gains less by defeating a lower rated player, and the lower rated player gains more by defeating a higher rated player. So if you defeat a noob and you're not a noob, you get less, but if a noob defeats you and you're not a noob, you should feel bad about yourself. It's basically what they're saying. Pretty simple. If you want to learn more about how Elo works, Google it. That's not a good idea. Don't just Google random things that KingsIsle tells you to. Not a good idea. It's a well-established system and basis of games as old as chess and today's modern esports. True. Our system allows us to set the amount of rating exchange at each rank, so that it becomes progressively more difficult to gain rating as you move up towards Warlord. They've also changed it so it's not private anymore, it's recruit. Fun fact. We also have safeguards in place to prevent excessive downranking, and we have the ability to reset ratings between systems, for example, reducing player to the rating floor of their current rank. These numbers are customizable, and we will watch player feedback carefully to ensure that the system feels good for all participants. In accordance to this change, ranks and rating required have also changed. Recruit is 50, I assume, from 0 to 15, 1,500, and then corporal is to 1,550, then sergeant is 1,600, veteran is 16,050, 1,700 is knight, 1,800 is captain, 1,900 is marshal, and 2,000, 20,000, yeah, 2,000, I can read, 2,000 is warlord. I don't know what any of those rankings really mean. But that's fine. Draw results. A draw will result in rating loss for both players. Our goal is to completely remove any incentive for the player to opt for a draw instead of a win. Players have cautioned, and we agree, that players who find themselves in a losing match may try to draw to punish their opponent, which leads us to their next feature: infractions. Oh, fun. To ensure a fair 5th age play environment, we've brought the infraction system from Beast Moon to PvP. The infraction system allows us to create infractions in order to discourage certain types of disruptive play. If a player accumulates too many infraction points, they will be placed on a cooldown and unable to queue for a match until their infraction total decreases, which occurs naturally over time. To address specific problems in PvP, the following actions will result in an infraction: disconnecting during a match for any reason. Kind of unfortunate, but I kind of understand that at the same time. Abandoning a match opponent before the match begins, aka queue dodging. Don't know these terms at all. Playing to draw, that makes sense, both players. The infraction system is designed to be tolerant of a reasonable amount of infractions, especially those that may occasionally happen unintentionally. Nevertheless, we expect that player feedback will be necessary to dial the system, so let us know. I need to just make sure that I'm spinning in Wiz, otherwise I'm going to get disconnected, and that would not be good. Okay, new PvP rewards, very cool. With the new age comes a new slate of new rewards. We have retired all 4th age currency and most of the 4th age rewards. If you had previously purchased 4th age gear, you will find that we've removed the stats but left the items in your inventory should you choose to use them for stitching purposes. We've introduced a new currency for the 5th age, blue arena tickets. Very creative name. Unsurprisingly, they work just like the red tickets. Were they red tickets, the last ones? Interesting, I didn't know that. Use 5th age arena tickets to buy cosmetic items, jewels, pet snacks, and even a few pets. We'll also be gathering feedback from players from season to season to keep the offerings fresh and exciting. Dual school play. This is a Beast Moon circle. One of our goals for both PvP and PvE play, here we get into some PvE stuff, nice, is to encourage players to engage in more diverse and interesting gameplay. Thank you. As part of our gear overhaul, and to help encourage diverse play in PvP, we have selected specific world bosses and given their loot drops a dual school overhaul. We have focused our efforts for now on worlds that align with our chosen leagues: Dragonspire for level 50 Master League play, Chrysalis for level 100 Exalted play, and Lemuria for Premier League play. So, we've changed some of the gear in the game. I need a drink. A hot topic related to rewards and PvP is the future of gear. This is going to be a major topic of this future discussions, but we felt that we should summarize what we're doing ahead of the 5th age. We've undertaken a major effort to revisit gear on a global level, not only in terms of its power and stats, but also in how you acquire it. Don't consider this an audit, but think of it more of an assessment of where we've been. That's an audit, okay? That's an audit. Honestly, that's an audit. Not gonna lie, that's an audit. An audit is just an assessment, so it's an audit. Where we are, and using that assessment to determine where we'd like to go. For this section, we can touch upon the 3 main topics: PvP craftable gear, dual school play, and new world gear. PvP craftable gear. It is important that players in the 5th age have meaningful gear choices when deciding how to best outfit their wizard for PvP. One way to grow their choices for all PvP interested players is to provide some choice to how to acquire their desired gear. Starting in the 5th age, players will be able to craft PvP only versions of popular crown gear using reagents they can earn only through PvP. This gear may not have the cool looks of the crown shop gear, but you'll find the stat profiles exactly what you have been asking for. So it won't look the same as the crown shop gear, but it will have the same stats, is basically what that's saying. Dual school play. You can go to Dev Diary by Ratbit, but I'm not really interested in that. One of our goals for both PvP and PvE is to encourage players to engage more diverse, interesting gameplay. We've began this by introducing the Rochambeau, as described previously in a Dev Diary. The next logical step is having Rochambeau influence what gear a wizard chooses to equip, based on what secondary school they want to use. As a result, we have designed a new dual school gear, which reflects and empowers these Rochambeau relationships. All of the new gear introduced in the spring update are built using this new paradigm. I don't know what that word is. New world gear. As this relates to 5th age, we have created all new gear for dual school play for each league. We have focused our efforts. This is just repeating. There is new gear for all 7 schools and all 8 types of gear. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That means for like wands, hats, robes, boots, etc. Level appropriate players can earn this gear by defeating key world bosses found. Level appropriate players, so you can't get it if you're not that. That's interesting. That's kind of sucky. I don't like that. Bosses in the respective worlds. It's a new age for gear to go with a new age for PvP. I'm assuming Malistair and Morganth, I would say. It would be my guess. Malistair, Morganth, and then the Lemuria. The Hall of Heroes, men's, and crafting. Level locking. The new 5th age PvP includes 2 new leagues for 2 lower level players, Master League and Exalted League. If you decide to play one of these leagues and you still want to do a skeleton key boss now and then and may want to help a friend with a dungeon, the problem is you may earn experience, which you could cause you to accidentally outlevel your favorite league. As a solution, we have introduced level locking feature. So basically it will lock your XP. Very cool. When your wizard reaches level 50 or greater, you'll see a lock button on your experience portion of your character sheet in your spellbook. Click the lock to activate level locking. When level locking is activated, any experience that you earn will be shown as overflow experience. You can continue to earn XP, but you will stop earning levels. Note, if you have level locking activated, you won't be able to use join a team kiosk. So you can't use team up if you're locking your XP. When you want to redeem your overflow experience, just click the unlock button. The banked overflow experience is returned to your experience points and the levels are gained as normal. If you've earned a lot of overflow experience, then it may take a few seconds for your leveling to catch up, but it's pretty cool to watch. That reminds me of like Minecraft's like experience where it like takes 5 million years if you've got like a lot of experience on the ground. That's kind of funny. Although this feature was created to address a specific problem for PvP players, other players could use it if they're looking for more challenging PvE experience. How far along the spiral can you travel as a level 50 wizard? This is not to be confused with the PvE hard mode, or hard mode which has been mentioned in previous KI Lives and Roundtable. Okie dokie, interesting. What is this? This looks very unfinished, this image. Loyalty program. Sometimes we feel wizards who have membership may feel a little neglected as a new fun things we are adding to the crown shop. So we decided it was time to give loyal members a bonus in the form of loyalty program. In addition to all of the normal benefits which come with being a member, such as access to test drum and periodic every week membership benefits, we decided to give something extra to those members who maintain their memberships. Members who have maintained their membership for 2 or more months begin earning loyalty tokens. Members can spend these tokens on special items in the loyalty store found in the shopping district in Wizard City. We'll go and check that out. You can buy a variety of exciting things in the loyalty store, including early access to new packs, elixirs which grant member benefits. That's a good one. That's a really good one. That's very, very cool. I like that. Cosmetic gear, Pog. Spellements, Pog. Mounts, Pog. A variety of packs. Pretty cool. Each month, members may earn loyalty tokens, and we will refresh the loyalty store's inventory, so members should check regularly to see if there are loyalty tokens available and see what has been added. Cantrips, we're not going to look at that video. I'm sure you've all seen it. I haven't, but that doesn't matter. Hey, mighty wizard, you cast spells at menacing creatures. You can cast spells to grow monstrous plants. You can cast spells to catch fantastical fish. Now with cantrips, you can cast spells all the time. Hampshire Buttersfield is the Pigswick Academy professor that teaches cantrips. Oh no, it's a Pigswick thing. We're gonna be bad. Oh my gosh. Once you achieve level 25, talk to Abner K. Doodle. Abner K. Doodle. Is that like a pun? It feels like it would be. In the commons to get started, after you enroll in cantrips, a wand button next to your spellbook will open the cantrips casting menu. There are currently several different kind of cantrips. Flourish cantrips are spells that produce a personal magical effect. Teleport cantrips can take you to a new location quickly. Radiance can create a beneficial effect in a large area for a limited time. Anyone inside the area will have benefits radiance such as healing or fishing. That's kind of cool. Ritual allows you to cast magical energy at a target. When multiple wizards have a ritual spell on a ritual object, interesting things can happen. Look for new kind of treasure chest that requires 3 different players to cast a ritual. That's kind of cool. Sigil support cantrips will appear in the future. Okay, interesting. I guess that would be like you cast it on the sigil and you'll help people in... I don't know if that's like a dungeon sigil outside a dungeon and you like cast it on the sigil and then you get benefits inside the dungeon, or if it's like you cast it on like outside the battle. I don't know 100% what that means. Not quite sure what that means, but that's fine. Cantrip spells have a rank. You can only cast cantrip spells of a rank equal to or below your cantrip level. Okay, so if you have like rank 2 cantrips, you can only cast rank 1 and 2 cantrip spells. Fair enough, understandable. Cost magical energy. You'll gain cantrips XP. I don't like that. I don't like the energy requirement. It's kind of bad. You will gain cantrip XP when you cast cantrip that is the same rank as your cantrip level. So you only gain XP when you cast the same rank as you. Fair enough. There are many ways to acquire cantrips. Some can be bought for golds or found in monster loot. Interesting. Some cantrip treasure cards can be crafted at the cantrips crafting station in Pigswick Academy. Interesting. That's definitely something we need to check out today. Spellements! Pog! We've previously mentioned we plan to revisit the spell writing content completely. The overhaul of the system is an effort to is going to take a long time to complete, but this update marks the first step in towards achieving that goal. In this update, we've taken steps to integrate spellements into Wizard's experience, finally, as they complete mainline quests. That should have been on day 1, just saying. We've added new spellements to collect spell writing paths to main Arc 1 spells for each school. Wizards can develop, progress, and customize a range of spells from Scarab to Triton, while collecting spellements for most of Arc 1 worlds, from Crocotopia to Dragonspire. You'll find what we've shuffled around. You'll find that we've shuffled around the unlock levels for some of your old favorites, and you'll also find some entirely new spells available for some schools. Most of the lore spells are now available to be that, so that's kind of cool, just in case you were wondering. Where was I up to? Check out your trainers for new spell options, and our friendly test run vendor for easy access to spellements. You'll need this for testing. Yep. The goal of this first step was to develop mainline spells for each school and begin investigating different sources of spellements the players may want. Cool. As you know, spellements are available from a variety of packs, but in addition to that, we are introducing a number of new sources for spellements. Wizards of appropriate levels can earn these spellements by defeating various bosses around the world. Wizards of all levels can use appropriate pre-adventure tiles to earn spellements. Wizards who are trained in cantrips can discover a new world chest, which can only be opened by casting Magic Touch on it. Once 3 wizards cast Magic Touch on the chest, then it will open, and everyone who casts Magic Touch on the chest will be rewarded the spellements which are held inside. I don't like this. I don't like that. That's kind of annoying. Don't like that. I wish it was for everyone, because it basically just locks people who have already completed the game out of spellmans, which I'm not a fan of, unless they do cantrips. But if that's costing energy, is that something you want to do though? You know, interesting. And pet adventure powers kind of suck, to be honest, but whatever, because I think it's like once every 5 minutes, so it's kind of this is only the first step as we continue to grow our spellment system and find new ways for players to acquire spellments they want. Stay tuned for more. Beast Moon map. Beast Moon stuff. We're introducing a new map to Beast Moon Hunt, the Lumeria / Heap Beast Moon map. Does anything more need to be said? Not really. Pip Wisps and Heap are not as plentiful as usual Beast Moon Hunt, so that's a little bit of a downside of that map. Every map for Beast Moon has like an upside and a downside. You know, like the Avalon is really confusing, but there's an upside of something I can't remember. But yeah, this one has less Pip Wisp, which is interesting. Sometimes the best course of action is to fight mobs on a non-control point to get your team's much more needed Pip Wisps. Interesting. So this map is kind of encouraging gameplay outside of the capture points, which is kind of cool, because most of the time you don't want to be in fights outside of the capture points. So that's interesting. We have also gone through and adjusted the Pipwisp spawns in the other 4 Beast Moon maps, so their spawns are on par with the Mirage map. Yes, finally. Mirage map is just the best map, honestly. No one can disagree with me. Mirage is best. Did we mention the new arena in the 5th Age section earlier? Yes, we did. And the shiny new renovated arena is going to see full first time on test realm, as a portal for all things, as well as Beast Moon events. Hang on to the crowd there for competitively fun time and talk about this new Beast Moon Hunt map. Basically introducing that you just go to the arena for everything now. Fire Draconian is new form. Fire Draconian is the master of overtime effects. He is the strongest when healed up, allowing him to detonate his damage over time to keep his health up. He extends heal over times along with casting a few himself. So kind of more of a support sort of fire character. Very cool. Death Crocker Mummy. Death Crocker Mummy sacrifices himself to deal extra damage and heal his team. So basically a support death, which is very cool. And whistles you'd expect from a death form, as well as showing off the very first drain hits that hits all enemies. Pog. An AoE drain. Nice. Expect the Death Crocker Mummy to unravel on the Summer Scroll of Fortune event. So next Scroll of Fortune we'll be seeing Death Crocker Mummy, which is very cool. Which school and general form are your favorites to play? We don't really care. New event rewards. For your hard work defeating challenge bosses and other players in the Beast Moon events should be rewarded, which is why we've added new event rewards for both Beast Moon and Monster Mayhem. For the Beast Moon Hunt, there are new gold idols, pets, and of course added spellments. Pets and craftable gold idols will be released in the coming Monster Mayhem, so you can craft for pets now, which is pretty cool. Because originally the only way you could get the pets is through completing the, like, getting halfway through the actual, like, progress of each thing, and there's only one pet each time, so kind of annoying. We're sure you're eager to get hold of these precious new resources. Beast Moon Hunt rewards, gold, beast forms, and pet idols. May will be Fire Ninja Pig, June will be Myth Wolf, and July will be Fire Elf. Beast Moon Mayhem progress bar pets will be Ice Crocker Mummy in May, June will be Life Draconian, and July will be Fire Colossus. And craftable gold idols will be May, Fire Ninja Pig, Storm Elf, Ice Crocker Mummy. June will be Death Cyclops, Myth Draconian, and Life Draconian. And in July will be Storm Elf, Ice Crocker Mummy, and Fire Colossus. Very cool. Beast Moon Spellamental rewards, Elemental, Spiritual, Elemental. So next is, I think it just alternates between them. So next is Elemental because this one was Spiritual. It makes sense. So yeah, very cool. New Spring Gauntlet. We've also introduced the Unforgiving Dead Housing Gauntlet, which we'll be checking out, hopefully. Battle the best warriors in the Highlands, have to offer and receive a right to challenge the boss. Kind of a little bit of lore, but we can get into that. On top of the great loot, the Slugfest champion also earns the Stone Throw Scones. Oh, and don't forget the pesky secret boss, Grounds Creeper Willy. Very cool name. It has 3 tiers, with the lowest tier intended for level 50 wizards, so it starts 50, I would say 100, and then 150. Very cool. You can test out the gauntlet by purchasing the recipe in-game from DCS Test in the commons, and the reagents will be available for gold off this vendor. Okay, so there's DCS test, fair enough. The social kiosk. Are you looking for adventure party to join? Oh, okay. The social kiosk makes it easier to grow adventure parties. The kiosk in Old Town near the Cyclops Lane entrance. Very cool. Adding an adventure party to the kiosk, you can do that. Don't really care about that. Basically, we'll look at that a little bit. Bug fixes. Players may now purchase an additional bric-a-brac elixir in each area. We're still spinning, which is great. Area of the house. The overall item cap is now 400 items. Pog. Those things are now sellable for gold from the Aquila Horde pack. Very cool. Several spells have been removed from Lawmaster and will be instead dropped as spell elements from various sources at a later release date. Okay. Players can now trash pets from the pet inspect window. Fixed a couple of decathlon exploits. Imagine exploiting decathlon. What? Fixed Dinho's camera angle in the release, which is in Mushu. Added more second chance chests to Lemuria and Caramel. Thank you. Added new spell icons from Lemuria into the help section. Ah, okay, that's very cool. I did see that. We'll look at that in a bit. Several animation and UI adjustments and stable abilities. We're aware of a crash issue when players are trying to access their crafting tab through their spellbook. Includes pressing J to access it. Very cool. Grouping has been disabled at this time. Players can still group via invite a friend. Logging out while in the arena may cause your character to get stuck. Teleport to unstick your character. Pet reagents for the new gauntlet are incorrect vendor price. Okie dokie. Very cool. That is test run. Very exciting. Let's do some stuff. What do we want to do first, chat? What do we want to do first? Let me just say hello to everybody. Hi, WowMage. Hi, Artist Wolf. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. That was like 30 minutes of patch notes. It's a massive patch. Absolutely massive test run. The leveling on cantrips is insane. There's no way to do it efficiently. Right now you gain 1 XP for each cantrip spell and it takes you 15,000 to level up. Yikes. They're trying to fix that as we speak. Okie dokie. Right, let's have a look. What is this email? Okay. Let's go and have a look at the arena because it's kind of cool. I was there earlier. Where does this go? To commons. Let's go. Let's go. Let's have a look at this, chat. I'm very excited. If you want me to do anything specifically, please message me or say something in chat. We're gonna first. Why is it here? It won't be here. Like, I'm pretty sure this won't be here. I'm pretty sure it will not be there because he's a reagent vendor. And he's not gonna just sell that. No way. Guys, do you think Brent is excited? Yes. No Magus one at all? No, there's no Magus one. Unfortunately. Or fortunately. Unsure. Hi, Sparky. I think it's furniture. Unforgiven Dread Gauntlet. Let's craft this real quick. I said we're going to the arena. I'm more excited about this. I want to see what it looks like. So we need 20 peat. I'm going to write this down because I can't look at my crafting. Can't look at my crafting thing because it bugs you and crashes you. 20 peat. Rose, do we want to do this? 10 fort peat. And then 5 enriched. 5 enriched peat. Cool. If they fix the thing, then yeah. Oh, can you not actually craft it? They've changed parallel timelines, I swear. You won't have enough to craft it right now. Oh, does it cost crowns only? I assume it costs crowns only then. Is that right? Okay, that makes sense. We won't do that then. We'll just leave it there. We'll just leave it as it is. I would open J. I'm so tempted to do that because it's my favorite tab in the whole game, and I can't open it. They've nerfed me, chat. They've nerfed me so hard I can't craft anything anymore. When all you want to do is craft outside the box, and the game says no. It's quite funny. Do you know what the new spells are or no? I do not. I do not know what the new spells are. They're trying to fix it as we speak. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So this is the new arena. Welcome. Welcome. We've got a massive statue of Diego. I don't know if he needs it. Thanks, Dylan, by the way. Much appreciated. Hopefully we don't have many weird people in chat. Honestly, I'm just going to change to a slightly... Let's go to Grey Rose Test. If you want to join me, we're in Grey Rose Test because it's not Ambrose. That's where I'll be. So this is the new PvP part of the arena. There's tournaments. Oh, there are still tournaments. Pog. That's good. I like that. And there's the leagues. The Master League, the Premier League, and the Exalted League. Obviously, press X and you can go there. It looks slightly bad, but that's probably because the name is very long. Yeah, and you can go and ranked. Oh, you can do practice, which is cool. So you can either do practice or ranked, which is pretty dope. And there's tournaments, and obviously there's the other ones as well, which we've exactly the same except for different level bandings. I just pressed J. I pressed J instead of C. As I said, I'm so used to pressing J because it's just my most common thing to press. I only press J. Oh man, I love bugs in Test Drum. They're so good. They're so fun. I love it so much. It's great. Oh my gosh. Amazing. I can't even craft inside the box. I'm just not allowed. I meant to press C and I pressed J instead because I'm so used to pressing J all the time. Because, like, even when I'm, like, pressing other things, I'm just, like, either Q or J. Those are the two ones that I go to access my spellbook. That's it. Until I realize that, oh, wait, that's not the one that I want. But those are just, like, ingrained into my mind of, I press these. I press these. It is good. But, yeah, it is, not good. It is not cool or good. What else is happening in the world of... Wiz. Play. There's a lot of new cantrip spells, by the way. There's a lot of it. By the looks of it. Right. And back. Hello. In fact, don't even craft at all. They said, oh, wow. Okay, so they just broke crafting. They just broke crafting. They're like, nope. I need to actually disable this. Hold up. Hold up. I need to disable streamer mode real quick. And go to game notifications. Is it? I always forget how to do this. Is it? What is it? I always forget which one it is. Discord, please. Where is it? Activity status. That's game overlay. Enabling game overlay. Disable. There we go. Now I can't get any weird messages on Discord. Because y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. Where's streamer mode again? Streamer mode. Enable. Boom. There we go. Fantastic. Right, so this is Arena. Very cool. I am back. Let's press C so this is where you can lock your level. Basically, it warns you locking your level means you won't gain any XP. But you can, like, overflow. We've already looked at it. So you can click yes, and it'll go overflow on experience. Obviously, we won't have any. But you can unlock your level. And it will take a wee while. And yeah, you missed it. I missed it. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss, Dylan? Oh, he's doing cantrips. Oh. Pog. Very cool. Very, very cool. I love it. I love it. Test is online. I know. I'm in Test Drum right now. Right now. Very cool. Because I can't craft. And this is new arena. So this is where the decathlon's going to be. We've got the crafting station. So it's out of the library now, which kind of sucks. Honestly, kind of sucks because the library was kind of cool. Very easy to get things. So that's just the same crafting station as before. And then over here we have the Beast Moon, which is cool. It looks like there's going to be another vendor there as well, which is kind of interesting. Beast Moon, same as before. We've got Actian, we've got the Beast Moon forms, and I assume the other guys will be appearing when they need to. Let's look at the forms and see what spells they have. It was the Death Crocomummy. has Troll's Trade, which is 75 over 3 rounds and steals a heal over time. Actually, we'll just go to level 5 real quick, because then we can see all of them. We have Dangerous Steel, which is 50 death damage to you. And you get 100 health to, I assume, another person. We've got Stanchion, which is minus 75 blade. And add 1 stun resist shield to yourself. We've got a drop of death, which is 75 damage to you, and 200 death damage over 4 rounds. 25 damage to you. This is Pound of Flesh. That's such a bad name. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, let me just cast Pound of Flesh real quick. Who came up with these names? Oh my gosh. 125 damage to you and 250 damage to target. Buccaneer's Raid. Very cool name. 200 death damage. Clear Blade for minus 100%. I don't know why it's using the blade symbol, because it should probably be using the other symbol, like the negative charm one, but whatever. Minus 100% heal blade, so basically a dispel of a life spell, but without being a life dispel. Mepitus, we're gonna call it Mepetitis. Afterlife enemy plus 200 trap to all enemies. Don't know what that means. 75% drain, 75 drain to all for 3 pips. Kind of okay. Hurtful heal, which is AoE heal, which is 250 damage to yourself to 150 for all of your friends. Rodents rip off. Imagine getting ripped off by a rodent. That's kind of cringe. 300 death damage over 4 rounds and steal a thing. So it's like a better version of this. It's like a direct better upgrade than that, honestly. But yeah, that's very cool. Very, very cool. And then the other one was the Fire Draconian. Was that it? Was it the Fire Draconian? I think it was the Fire Draconian. I'm pretty sure it was. Which gives Sizzlemander Slap. That's kind of a cool name. That's a cool name. 75. Okay, so that's basically like the death one, but like the opposite. It gives a heal over time instead of steals one. Reptile Incursion. 50 fire damage and summon a minion if an enemy has a damage over time. Kraken Embers, clear 1 shield for 150 health for 3 rounds, then 100 damage. Interesting. Slow burn, 150 over 3 rounds. Afterlife enemy, all 750 3 rounds, 75 3 rounds. So I assume if the enemy has an afterlife that you cast this on, your team gets a 75 over 3 round heal, which is kind of weak, but whatever. It's like a power link, but weird. Mr. Blast Furnace, very cool name. 225 fire damage over 3 rounds, clear shield for minus 50 accuracy. 200 Fireman's Charge, 200 fire damage, and clear negative thing, trap for 150 fire damage over 3 rounds. Smog, minus 50 accuracy and plus a heal over 1 heal over time for, I assume, one round, or plus 1 on your heal over time for all enemies. I assume that's what it is. Plus 1 round for heal over time. Did the Lemuria hat always have resist? I can check that because I've got a calculator for that at the moment because it's my gear that I'm looking for. Lemuria hat had no resist. It's got resist now. It didn't used to have resist, no. Basically all of the Lemuria gear is done. All of the Lemuria gear has been like revamped. Blistering Wyvern, 375 fire damage over 3 rounds and detonate if you're less than 50% health. Interesting. Dragon's Scald, AoE, 300 over 3 rounds, detonate if you're less than 50% health. So it's like this, but AoE. This is this, but AoE, and slightly worse because AoE. Interesting. Interesting. Very cool. Cards are literally unreadable. You gotta speak hieroglyph at this point to understand them. Yeah, it is. I have to say that a lot of the I have to say that a lot is really difficult, but I was about to press J. I'm not going to. It was hard. It was very tempting. If you go to Icon Dictionary, health, mana, energy, crowns, these are all the same, but on this page, they've added more. Actually, no. This page, they've added more. Deferred damage, which didn't used to be there. Afterlife, which is why I knew it was Afterlife. What else? This is caster on yourself, so that's if you... This is you, so it would do damage to you or whatever. So, like, sacrifice, you could do that because it damages you. That's rounds, enchantment, dispel, those are fine. Blade, they've changed, which is interesting. Minion, threat, stun, absorb. This is a trap now, which is kind of weird because they've got 2 different versions of trap. Because they've also got Jinx, which is technically a trap as well. So kind of interesting. Yeah, and then heal over time, damage over time, which I assume that's what they would be. And now good that they do this. And this is fire, ice, and storm damage, and that's life, death, and myth damage. So yeah, look at the Icon Dictionary if you need to. It's been updated. We've got Roland. What does he have? He has Celebration Banner. I think he's had most of these already. Like, these are just common things that he's had. Forever. Blue arena tickets. I believe they just... I pressed J again. I pressed J again. Chat. Oh, why do they have to make J bugged? That's the most pressed button that I do. Oh my gosh. Why does J have to be bugged? Of all buttons, why J? I was doing so well until I started streaming. Like, I was on this before I got my hair cut today, and I was doing so well. It was so good. I was, like, perfectly fine. And now that I'm streaming and I have to, like, constantly think about things, I'm like, J. It's just natural to me. Thank you, Wow Mage. Thank you. Yeah, that's a yikes moment right there. Big yikes. I really hope they get that fixed soon because that's annoying. That's so annoying. I don't like it. It is not cool or good. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's try. Let's see. So that's 2 times so far. 2 times we've done that so far. Let me see the death gen. Oh, okay. I don't have that. I need to go to Dworgen for that, I think. See. So they've got blue arena tickets this time instead of red ones. And I believe they just, like, alternate between them each time they change the, like, thing. Also, if you look in the PvP, they've got different things. Now, if you go 5th age, it will show you your leagues instead of just the normal stuff, which is kind of cool. Merciless Death Theme has a universal block and 14% power pip chance. Yeah, I saw that it's a little bit different, which is kind of cool. I think that's pretty much everything here. Oh, we need to look at the Crafty Man. Crafty Man's. Hello, Crafty Man's. How's it going? This man sells a whole bunch of gear for PvP. So basically, a lot of the gear that is like really good in PvP that you get from packs or bundles has now been made for PvP only, and it doesn't have the look of it though. Doesn't have the look of it. It still gives the set bonuses as well, which is kind of cool, but it gives all of the like stats of it, which is very cool, and you can craft with medals and stuff which you can get from PvP. So yeah, there's also, what's interesting, what I find really interesting is the Spooky Robe, 130 Spooky Robe here. It doesn't reduce your thing, so theoretically you can use it outside of PvP. So if you don't have it, that could be a good way to do it. For death, it's a pretty decent robe if you're jading. Would recommend. So yeah, that's a thing that you can do. But like a vast majority of them do give minus 100% accuracy, mana. I don't know if that's a bug though, because there's a few of these that don't give, like this one doesn't give minus 100%, whereas this one does, which is strange, very strange. It seems to be most of the robes that don't, and I'm not 100% sure why that is. But like Spooky Carnival one, the 131 doesn't, but the 51 does. Like, okay. Doesn't quite make sense, but yeah, motorist overcoat for people who like the motorist gear. It is this one, you know. So yeah, basically yeah, those are there as well. Let's not craft them though. Let's not do anything to do with crafting. Also, this man's has been updated. The jeweled guy, he has bad deals. He has bad deals now. So if you've got arena tickets already, go spend them. Go spend them on jewels or whatever before it goes and gets changed, because you'll just lose all of your arena tickets. Yeah, let's quickly go to Dworgen. We'll go and look at Death Djinn, see if it's been updated, because it's been like you just can't use it full stop for a wee while. So we'll go look at that. Hello Dworgen. Hello Dworgen. Bum ba dum bum. It's PvP only. 675 drain. Clear 4 of your blades. So yeah. Welcome back, Mediasite. How are you? How are you? So yeah, it seems to be fixed. It looks like you can use it in PvP again. What was the other one? It was like the Storm Scion as well, I think. That was bugged, is that right? I don't PvP. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Actually, wait, what does my man's Mortis sell? Does he sell anything more? No, he doesn't. He didn't get buffed. Very sad. F in the chat. I'm Alurinium. I don't remember that name, but welcome back. I appreciate you being here. Let's go. I think it was Storm Scion. I'm pretty sure that was the other one. There might have been one more, but definitely Storm Scion, because that also removes blades. I believe it's been fixed. I believe. Let's check though. Baelstrom. Storm Scion. Gives... Yeah, so 14,000 clears 4 of your own blades as well. So it has been fixed as well. You can now use it. So obviously working as intended, which is dope. That was close. I just have PTSD opening my book full stop, because I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna crash. Does this man's, which I did my daily assignment already today.
You've already completed today's assignment. Make sure to check back tomorrow.
So you can no longer get any arena tickets from daily assignments. That's what I was wondering. You can't get arena tickets from daily assignments anymore, which is unfortunate. You're currently farming Vigor and hope for boots. Nice. Good luck. The issue I have with that is participation trophies, because a lot of people don't like PvP, and thus meaning they're locked out of crafting because they don't like PvP, which I find annoying. What does this man... Didn't he sell... How do you get participation trophies now? Merciless Athame. Pog. That's actually pretty decent. Holy moly. What the heck? That's good. 14 power. I was going for the Merciless Athame. It used to give 1,118 health, I believe. And 19 damage, so it's gone down 1 damage, and 144 block, so it's actually lost a lot of block, which is really unfortunate. And 4 incoming, so it doesn't give incoming anymore, but it now gives power pip, which is crazy, because it used to not give any power pip at all. It doesn't give block though, which is kind of interesting. Like, it's reduced its block significantly. I don't know if I'm for that or not. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we're playing a game of can we find participation trophies? They're locked out of crafting because they don't like PvP. Yeah, the revered crafting quest, you need participation trophies, which the best way to get that is through arena tickets. You used to buy them from that man over there in the pet pavilion, but you can't do that anymore. And if you were to do that, then, you know, one of the best ways to get arena tickets was PvP. So it kind of locked people out. Where do we get those from? You can't get it from him. This man doesn't sell them. Is this an oversight? This man doesn't sell it because he's just jewels. Can't you just... Yeah, you can. But that still requires PvP, and a lot of people don't like doing PvP, and that was the biggest thing about it. In your opinion, is it on par with the Darkmoor Athame? It's basically... Oh, you've changed it now. Can you change your Athame back? And I'll see. You don't see them anywhere either. It's definitely not too big of a difference from the Darkmoor Athame, which is kind of upsetting, but kind of good at the same time. Unless they've been moved, like, to some really obscure place. I don't think they're in the arena. It doesn't look like they are. Because that's a slight, like, thing, because how are you going to get participation trophies now? Don't know. Where's the new shop? I was promised a new shop. Where is new shop? Let's see. Map. You put it on. Okay, so you lose a little bit of accuracy. You lose a little bit of power pip. You lose some mana. You get a lot of health though, which is good. You get some more damage. You lose incoming, but it's not really important for death. I think that personally, the Merciless is an upgrade, but they're definitely like really close to each other now. Definitely close to each other. Where the heck is the new shop? Wherefore art new shop? Does it just not have a sign outside of it? Or am I just dumb? Or has it not been implemented yet? Unless it's this one here. Wait, no, this is the Ombudsman's office, isn't it? Yeah, that's the party room. That's the party room. Interesting. I don't know where this new... Unless it's one of these ones. Would the accuracy really matter since in-game accuracy is so high? It depends on what other gear you're rocking. Because, probably not, because, I mean, that's a... I don't think it used to have accuracy full stop. It didn't. So, it's an upgrade in that regard. It didn't used to have accuracy, and now it's an upgrade. I don't know where this shop is. Interesting. Yeah. So, that's interesting. I don't know how you get participation trophies now. Here's the new social kiosk, which is cool. Very cool. Beast Moon, Magical Cats, PvP, Derby, Pets, Housing, Hanging Out. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, wait. This is the biggest question. Biggest question I have. Have they fixed this man's name? What in the god's name? It's for finding adventure parties. So you can, like, put your adventure party up there to find more members for it. But, yeah. That's what it is for. I assume it will be improved a little bit in the future. Mans is still yellow. Mans is still yellow. Yellow man still yellow. Okay, we're going to go to the Arcanum. We'll see if it's in the Arcanum with Ignis. Because that's the only way that I could think that it could be. Did my stream die? Or just my internet? Just my stream. Okay, that's fine. Arcanum. I think they might have, like, accidentally deleted participation trophies. Why is his name even yellow? I don't know! I have no clue. It's been yellow since last year sometime. It's ridiculous. Because that's like an obvious bug. Obvious bug. It's like the bug of Professor Danforth. Or Assistant Danforth, or whatever his name is. What can you train me? All of the things. Recipe shop. He doesn't... Hold up. I was about to press J. Decided that was a bad idea. Does this wand not need arena? It still needs participation trophies. I doubt it's intentional. I really doubt it's intentional. I really doubt. Check Assistant Danforth name. Imagine. Imagine. Let's check it. Let's just be sure they haven't put him back, because I think they fixed it. I think they fixed it. Yeah, it still needs participation trophies. They still need participation trophies, so I'm a little bit confused as to where you get participation trophies from now. They haven't changed that recipe, which is interesting. Let's see, Professor Danforth. See if his name is okay. Has he survived with his red name, or have they finally fixed it? Excavation site, I think. Is it this way? Yeah, it is. It is. Or force tournaments. If you want the revered weapon, you have to get participation trophies to craft it. The best way to get arena tickets, he's been back to, he's green again, that's good. The best way to get arena tickets is generally through tournaments, which people don't like doing PvP. And they feel like they shouldn't have to be locked out of crafting because they have to do PvP. Because basically all of the in-game gear you have to be a revered crafter for. So you have to do that quest. It's not like an optional quest, you have to do it. But I don't know where you get participation trophies anymore. I'm gonna tweet them. They might reply. They've replied to a couple of my messages before. You don't really care about revered crafting. Fair enough. I'm not saying that you have to do that quest. I'm just saying that for most of the end game gear, you have to be a revered crafter to buy the recipe. So you can't craft it if you don't have that recipe, if you're not revered crafter. To get revered crafter, you have to craft the revered weapon. And in order to do that, you need participation trophies. And you used to be able to get them from this man's here. But you can't anymore. Unless I am blind. No, you can't. He just sells pets. I think these pets used to be in the... Interesting. I think they used to be in the arena. Unless it's this man. I doubt it. No, it's not. Why is this man here if he sells nothing? Oh, that still uses old arena tickets. Probably because it's broken. What does this one use? This one uses blue. That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna tweet at them. Let's see what they say. Maybe they'll reply. Maybe they won't. Unless Milo. No, he doesn't do that. He just buys energy elixirs. Okay, let's do some cantrips. Let's do some cantrips. Let's listen to dialogue. Do we have dialogue on? We do. Cool. Cantrips time.
Hello again. Headmaster Ambrose has sent me out to deliver another round of important news. Have you heard about player versus player combat? That's right. You can test your skills, earn prizes, and bragging rights by engaging in specialized duels with your fellow wizards. There's even a PvP instructor, Duel Master Diego. You know him, right? Yeah. Only thing sharper than his dueling sword is the way he dresses.
Right here, this world.
Diego typically hangs out outside the arena, the section of Wizard City dedicated to competitive activities. Go talk to him to learn more about PvP.
Let's do this. Let's do this quest. Because important. Important! I really hope it's just a bug. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope so too. That was a weird thing saying right here, this world. That was strange. I've never seen that before. Right. Diego. Hello, buddy. How's it going?
Greetings, young wizard. I am Diego, the Duel Master. You have heard of the illustrious Wizard versus Wizard duels, yes?
That was kind of a weird quest. Weird quest. Interesting. Interesting. Strange. 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 Okay, next quest. Let's do cantrips.
Hey there! Abner K. Doodle, your friendly special assistant to the headmaster. He tells me you're ready to learn about cantrips. Full disclosure, cantrips are more of a Pigswick Academy thing, but I picked up a little during my exchange semester there. Simply put, cantrips are a field of magic that use energy, not mana, to cast, and are mostly non-combat in nature. Some call them fun magic. Okay, I'm the only one who calls them that. But let's make it a thing, if for no other reason than it really irks Cyrus Drake. But I digress.
That's the most important reason there. Like, you've got me sold. Fun magic. Boom.
The point is, cantrips are magical spells that let wizards do magical wizard stuff that isn't pummeling someone into submission. You following? Yeah, you get it. You know who else gets it? My buddy Hampshire Buttersfield over at Pigswick Academy in Wisteria. He taught me everything I know about cantrips. Which is admittedly only one spell, but it's a useful one. And now, I'm giving it to you. All right. You may have noticed a new button on your screen. That opens up your cantrips menu. When you press that button, you'll notice the teleport to Buttersfield cantrip I just gave you. Huh. I just realized the only cantrip Hampshire taught me, and the one he asked me to give out, is the one that teleports you directly to him. Since he'll be your primary cantrips instructor and vendor, that's just smart marketing. So go on, use the teleport to Buttersfield cantrip now.
Okay. Cantrips, 2 energy. You know, I feel like... So this is a teleport one. Interesting. I feel like they need to up the energy and keep upping it with each level. In my opinion. Another thing to rank up. Exactly. Cantrip crafting station. Oh my gosh. What does he look like? He looks, interesting. Is there an icon for him? There is! Wow, cool. Hello.
What's all this then? A Ravenwood spy here to gather intel on their chief Spiral Cup rivals? Sound the alarm! Guards! Guards! Just kidding. I asked Abner to send any promising new students my way, so I was expecting someone sooner or later. Let's be about it then.
Okay. Interesting. Can we talk to him again? Cantrips
Let's
102.
start by covering the 5 basic cantrip categories. Teleport, Flourish, Radiance, Ritual, and Sigil Support cantrips. Each category offers a little something different from the others. I could go on, but I'm predisposed to kinesthetic learning, so I vote we dispense with the yakety-yak and get to casting cantrips. Sound good? Brilliant! If you open your cantrips menu, you'll notice I've given you not 1, not 2, but 3 new cantrip spells, you're quite welcome. Just don't go getting accustomed to such charity. Most cantrips cost gold, you know. More about that later. Let's begin by taking a closer look at the 2 flourish cantrips I just gifted you. School Spirit and Flip. Seeing as they're flourish cantrips, the purpose of these spells is to add a splash of magic panache to the world around you. For example, the School Spirit cantrip casts a temporary magical manifestation of your school's emblem. Self-explanatory, right? Speaking of self-explanatory, the other flourish cantrip you own is Flip. Bet you can guess what that one does.
I can't actually. I can't. It's very difficult for me to understand what Flip would do. Entering a beneficial mana radiance.
Flipsy-doodle! Now that we've covered the flourish cantrips, let's finish with my favorite cantrips category, ritual cantrips. Ritual cantrips are cast on special ritual objects to activate them, typically requiring multiple wizards to cast the ritual cantrip spell. Let's practice by having both of us use the magic touch cantrip I gave you to open this ritual chest.
Okay. Magic touch.
And that's that. You officially know how to use cantrips. I have cantrip spells for sale, and will have more as your cantrip level increases. Speaking of, I cannot wait to tell you about sigil support cantrips. But that'll have to wait. Until then, enjoy using cantrips.
Okay. Interesting. So, levitate spellbook. Levitate your spellbook. Interesting. Float. Recline in midair. Rainmaker. Summon a small rainstorm. Paper. Display paper, which beats rock. Displays rock, which beats scissors. Scissors displays scissors, which beats paper. So you can play rock, paper, scissors. Minor invisibility. Invisibility for 60 seconds. Reveal invisible. Make nearby invisible players visible. Roll dice. Roll 6-sided dice. Major invisibility. 15 minutes invisibility or until you move. Wow, you can just phase out of existence. Second mark! Oh my gosh! And second recall pog! That's probably the best thing about cantrips right there. What is this? Oh, okay, so you can craft treasure cards. So teleport to the Arcanum. You could probably create one, but you need cantrip Grandmaster. Wizard City. Sapphires. Fishing luck 1, 2, 3. So you need fish for that. King's Isle are just trolling us at this point. Okay. Healing 1. Create a beneficial healing radiance. Interesting. Healing 2. Healing 3. Health and mana. Create a beneficial heal. Okay. Mana 1. Northgard. Regent Square. Sneak. Briefly sneak past enemies. Interesting. Basilica. Teleports to the Basilica. Jade Palace. And the Oasis. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let's head back. Interesting. Second mark is kind of cool. I kind of like phasing out of existence as well. I do not wish to be perceived. Please do not perceive me for 15 minutes. I wonder if you can get some good sneak screenshots with the sneak one. Probably. I would say so. I would say so. Right.
Hi there, wizard. I'm Abner. Oh, you're that wizard. Anyway, I'm Abner K. Doodle, PhD candidate and special assistant to the headmaster. What does the special assistant to the headmaster do, you may be wondering? I'm basically Ambrose's gopher, but class credit is class credit. Today, I'm tasked with informing everyone about spellements. You may already be familiar with them, but allow me to go into more detail. Spellements are a special type of reagent that you can collect to unlock new, rare spells, or to customize spells you may already know. There are several ways to collect spellements, by completing quests, defeating certain bosses, participating in special events, and even crafting. You can access your spell elements by using the spell writing button on the top right of your spell deck page. Note, spell elements get harder to find when you're too powerful for a world, but they'll appear again when you move to more challenging worlds. Well, that's everything Ambrose's note says about spell elements. I'll let you know if and when more information pops up. Until then, happy spell writing!
Interesting. Okie dokie. Do open the Celestial Spell Element pack and test drum like an idiot. Oopsies. Surprisingly got Ship of Fools. Nice. So does he, like, stop talking to you? Apparently we can go and craft the, Grizzleheim teleport. Which is interesting. So let me just quickly go to We'll go to the Arcanum first. And see if he's, still got quests for me. I doubt it. Okay, so he's just the same guy, but gives quests. That's gonna annoy me. There we go. Problem solved. Problem solved. Let's go to Buttersfield. I guess. -2 energy. Negative plus negative equals plus. +2 energy. Bog. We could levitate spell. Let's train this. Luckily I have some gold. Can we craft these? Is that going to break my game? If I try and craft these things. Where was the Grizzleheim one? Northgard. Okay. 4 Ghostfire, 12 Frostflower, 2 Grindelweed, and 4 Leather Straps. Okay. It doesn't break my game, which is great. Treasure cards. Then we can go to there. Okay, interesting. Oh, we have a cooldown? That kind of sucks. Next major dungeon should be coming out this year, or next, right? No. Usually the major dungeons come out after the arc. The last one was level 130. So if the next world is the last world of the arc, then that might be it. If it's not, then there'll be another one. So we'll do this. So how much XP do we need to level up? It's kind of a 10. Jeez, we're going to be... This is the problem. I don't... Okay. Okay, I have issues with cantrips already. It's a cool system. It's a really cool system. I like it a lot. I think it's really cool. My issue, again, that I said last stream, costing energy is kind of stupid. It, to me, doesn't really make sense. Especially if you're, like, wanting to level it up. And it's got the same curve as Monstrology. I pressed J again. J press times number 3. Okie dokie. I feel like... it's just... It just is annoying. Really, really annoying. So there's some issues that I have with this test run. One of them is this stupid bug where I crash every time I press J. Like, it's not that hard, okay? You know, it's not that hard to show all of my mini recipes. Just saying. Just saying. Brenda's acting like a little guy with the J press. It happens. It happens, man. It happens. Cantrips is cool, okay? I like it a lot. I feel like it's a little bit too useless to value energy over fishing or crafting or that. The only good thing about it is the magic touch. But, like, where the heck are you going to find these chests? We don't know where they spawn. And is it worth, like, saving all of your energy for that? Like, that seems kind of annoying to me personally. Plus, it also has a cooldown. Like, if we go... what does this look like? We have a cooldown. So, like, if you're going to add a cooldown and then also add a, like, artificial, like, locking mechanism, why? Why have a cooldown? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it just doesn't really make any sense to me, personally. Oh, we can... Yeah, I get that. And I'm fine with having a cooldown. But also... Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Rose, don't worry about this, dude. We're having a fight. We're having a fight. Oh, that was magic touch. Oh, we can't do that. I thought it... Oh. Whoops. I read it wrong. I'm going to death you. I am going to death you, Rose. Yeah. Fight me. I'm a death wizard. I'm a death wizard, Rose. She just fired me. It's a sun? Why is yours a sun? That's so much cooler than a death. But, like, I get that. But why not just increase the cooldown significantly so you can only do it every so often? And remove it from the, like, the whole, like, energy. I don't think energy, having the same level as monstrology to, like, level up, is a particularly smart idea. Like, actually, it's worse than monstrology. It's 5 times worse than monstrology. And it's probably using the gardening curve, I would say. Is it gardening? Maybe it's a fishing curve. I don't know. But the fact that that costs energy kind of is a little bit annoying, in my opinion. And I don't think it's particularly great. Like, I would love to hear other people's opinions on that, but I don't think that it necessarily should be using energy. I think that if you're going to have a cooldown mechanic for it, and also making it so that it's, like, basically blocked with energy, it just seems a little bit redundant. Because you're not... For what it does... is not really beneficial enough to waste energy on. Like, I just don't feel like it's, like, a benefit enough to wasting energy on. Because how many people are going to be doing this? Like, how many people is going to be doing this just all the time? Why can I not flip? Did I fail? Is there, like, a fail? I guess you can fail and it doesn't tell you that you failed. That's fun. And if you can fail, that's even worse. Why would you use my energy if I can fail the thing? What the heck? Or am I just dumb? What the heck? Why can I not flip? I want to flip. I'm just trying to flip, dude. I can't flip. I talk trash about cantrips and I can't flip anymore. Why can I not flip? What the heck? Why can I not flip? Oh, there we go. What the heck? Was it worth flipping for all of that effort? No. Not at all. That's weird. You can flex shipper falls on me if you want. I've got it myself, so... So now we're just gonna have people, like... What the heck? Sometimes it won't even give me the casting animation, and it'll just, like, auto, like, destroy me. I don't understand that. What? Also, it doesn't, like, flip me all the way. Other people were being flipped way more than me. Maybe if I take off my mount. Oh, maybe it's if I move. Like my mouse. While I'm flipping, maybe? Oh no. Strange. Sounds like a waste of time, golden energy. Yeah, it is. Like, I personally think that this is a little bit of a waste of energy. Like, I can understand teleporting costing energy. But, like, these things where, like, it's kind of pathetic to do. Like, why would you waste energy on that? Like, it just seems like it's such a waste of energy. Like, a complete waste of energy. And I think, honestly, it should be tied to mana. And have, like, a longer cooldown between things that you can do. So, like, for example, you can, like, we'll do this for now. And it has a 4-second cooldown. Maybe, like, triple that, you know? And that's fine, you know? But, like, it's just so gimmicky that it's a waste of mana. It's just such a waste of mana. Such a waste of mana. No, not a waste of mana, a waste of energy. For something that, like, you know, I'm not going to go and spend, like, energy elixirs on just to be like, oh, I need to go spend an energy elixir for this. You know, like, I wouldn't do that. Because it's just such a waste. I need to do rock, paper, scissors with my friend, but I ran out of energy. Oh, well. I just wouldn't do it. I just feel like either they should have added a new system, a new, like, thing kind of like energy, but, like, separate, or just stuck it to mana, because mana doesn't matter anymore. Like, there's literally no use for mana outside of combat, and, like, even in combat, you don't worry about it. Like, it would actually prioritize people looking for more mana for, like, cantrips. Like, they would be like, oh, maybe I should go for, like, more mana. Maybe a mana pet for cantrips, you know? That would be cool. That would be cool. That would be cool. Also, I don't know how you find those chests. Does anybody know how you find those chests? Is there like a... Does anybody know where you can do that? Also, I said I wanted to go on my Fire Wizard and look at, what spell? Immolate, that's what I wanted to look at. Immolate. Immolate. But I want you to consider making a wacky gimmicky type video with the dice roll one. Oh, look, I'll probably do something like that. What used to be there? Oh, I can't claim my time reward events. That's right.
Wizard, it's time for the Decathlon event. Come see me in the library, or click my new icon at the top of your screen to learn more.
Gamma is high. He's not on the Oh my gosh. I hate this bug. Ah! Oh my gosh. Sorry. I apologize. I hate when I can't press J. I didn't realize how much I pressed J until now. That's the 4th time. Oh my gosh. Just as well this is test run and not live run. Because live run takes me 5 times longer to, like, load in. Yeah, you can post a TFC. And I'll add you on my death in a sec. Is it a test run bug? Yeah, it is. It's a bug where you can't press J or go into your crafting menu. Like, if you're in your spellbook, you can't click the crafting, like, tab. It just completely destroys you. Completely destroys you. And I assume it could be something to do with reagents. I would assume that could be what it is, because it, like, directly leads into the reagents page. Hold up. Let me just quickly log in and then add you. And then I'll hop on my death real quick. My fire. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. What do you want to show me? What do you want to show me? I'm so angry at that. flex time, baby. Okay. You're a little frustrated. Why are you frustrated? Why are you frustrated? Am I just blading this man's? I guess I'm just blading this man's. PvP update. How come? How come? How come? What's up with the PvP update that you don't like? What is your least favorite part? Why does Grim Reader do so much damage? Because it is a good spell. That's why. That's why. Because it's a great spell. There's no free levels anymore. What do you mean, no free levels? They're trying to restrict certain levels. Yeah, they are. But that's because they're trying to let, like, you be able to find the game in, like, more often. Whereas if you had, like, one... where you had, like, a whole bunch of level brackets, you were less likely to get a fair matchup with your level. Whereas if there's, like, a specific league for, like, 3 different level brackets, you're more likely to find people who are in that level bracket. That makes it a more fair fight. That's what I believe they were trying to do. Yeah. You've asked Ratbit some questions on Twitter. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, let's go to fire. Real fast. What was the spell that you told me to look at, Rose? Without pressing J. Oh my gosh, go away. I don't want to talk to any of you. Ah! Immolate was interesting. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Oh my gosh. Stop talking to me! I don't like any of you. Ah! Too many pop-ups. Oh my gosh, Fitzhugh. No one likes you. Literally no one likes you, Fitzhugh. Oh my gosh. Okay. P. Not that. Why do I have so much fire? I don't even know what this thing is. What the heck? Immolate. Immolate. Okay. So, you can either do 200 to 660 damage to your enemy. 200 to you, 660. Or, you could go... You could take 100 and... What the heck does this mean? You take 150... colon 480 for a 5-round heal over time. It's kind of cool that you get a heal. Please translate this for us. I don't know what the... I assume it would damage you. Hold up, let's go get some Immolate and test it out. Let's test this out real fast. Jade Fire moment. I probably would not... Go away. Please, go away. Go away. This is what happens when you get so many tutorial tips. You just hate it. Test ROM sucks for that. Because every single time is new tutorial tips. It's the worst. The absolute worst. The absolute worst. Okay, how many... I'll just do, like... I nearly pressed J. Oh my gosh. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Keeping me away from J is dangerous. Okay, we need 75. 75. DCS high. 75. What's it called? Immolate. 75. That is just gold, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Hit count? What does hit count do? It's a good question. Hit count doesn't get any. Firecat is kind of cool. Why does... Okay, this is interesting. So, I had all of my, like, levels reset on me for, on my death for Dark Sprite, which is really interesting, and I had to relearn the whole thing, and it's happened here as well. Rank 1 spells are bugged, like, completely bugged. You get them reset, and then you lose all of your, things that you had, and you have to go and relearn it. The rank 1 spells are completely bugged. You lose all of your, like, things that you had. Whereas, like, they just updated, like, Fire Elf, and I definitely didn't, like, pick this because it didn't used to do that. And I have the spell element still. That's weird. That's weird and interesting, and I don't know how to feel about that. Upgrade. We're gonna go for that one. Yes. Okie dokie. New Firecat, tier 2. It can be. So you can either choose a tier 1 or a tier 2. Tier 1 will give you a, just the same as what it is, except more damage. Or tier 2, you can get another effect, like Detonate. And that's the same for all of them. Dark Sprite, you can get a minus 15% weakness for tier 2. Or you can keep it at tier 1 and do damage. Frost Beetle, you can get a shield. Or you can keep it at tier 1. Rank 1 and do damage. What other ones do I have tier 1 of? I think that's it. Yeah. Here count into Firecat. Yeah, that's a decent thing that you could do. Where's Immolate? Immolate. We do this. Okay. Here counter Firecat and Nightbringer. Imagine. Imagine. I have no idea what they were thinking. They're thinking for different, like, combinations. And I don't blame them. I think having cool combinations is good. Very cool and good. Right. Let's do this. Fire Elf. I don't know what this Fire Elf does. Fire Elf is bugged. Got it. It doesn't have an animation. That's cool. Whoops. Oh gosh. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, Immolate you. Let's see what Immolate does. So, this gives, it does damage to yourself. Right? Okay, it does damage to yourself. It does damage to your enemy. And gives you a heal. Okay, so that's what it does. So it does damage to yourself, it does damage to your enemy, and then it gives you a heal. That's how it works. That's cool. -0. Fun. Why do I have... Oh, yeah, that's right. That's because of the hat. It's because of the hat. I'm like, why do I have Reliquary? It's because of the hat. Oof. Scarab. 0. Get wrecked, loser. No pip chance. No, my pip chance is just low on this character. So, this does a afterlife on the enemy. You do an extra 180 dot, like another one, I guess. My pip chance is just not 100% on this character. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. That's bugged. Hold up. Bug. Interfering with gameplay. Spell. Can you make this happen again? Fire Elf. Bottom tier. What is it? Hold up. I think it's like rank. Bottom tier part. The first one in the bottom spelliment tier does not have a casting does not have an animation. It just casts and you win a fight. If you do enough damage with it. Submit. Okay, let's go and test it on something that's a little bit higher. Rank 2 Spellman. Yeah, no, I need to make it like really like easy for them to do, because I think they call it tier 2 Spellman instead of rank 2, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm sure they'll understand that. Hi, Buck. I always forget that Buck's there. It kind of frustrates me a little bit. Let's go to Celestia. I have to be careful when he's typing, because infamous typos. Yeah, I try not to typo. I try not to typo as much as possible. You know, it's just something I try not to do. Let's put on a Meteor. Meteor. And we're going to do this, and we're going to get a Fireblade. I'm surprised we don't have any other Fireblades on this character. Let's go to the floating land. I won't do the ice guy because I boost. How much does this do? Nearly press J again. It's gonna be a curse all day. 95. Okay, so it won't do too much. Won't do too much. Okay, these will be fine. No, you also have to like specify which version, because some versions may not have it, so you have to go bottom tier, bottom path, and also the first part of the bottom path. Let's see. Does this have an animation? It doesn't. It just... Surely that wouldn't insta-kill him, right? If that Hold up, I need to take off my gear. I need to take off my gear for that. That's, crazy. Like, I have a decent amount of damage, but surely that wouldn't have insta-killed. Try on you? Okay. Okay. Do you have a PvP in your house? Oh no, this is by far not the buggiest test run yet. There's been plenty of other bugs. These are just minor things. These are just minor things. You have a... Do you have a, Cool. Oops, wrong house. Sun Palace, yes. Friend is busy right now. Friend is busy right now. Why are you busy? Why do be you are busy? Would you have your house available to teleport to? What is it? Where's the thing to it? Limit home to friends. I don't know why it should be like... There we go. Yeah, that's working now. I just need to wait for it to load. That's weird. I am a friend with you, though. Like, what? That's strange. Okay. Hi. Hi. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm in, baby. Let's see. Breaking the game with Brenton Rose. Back at it again. Back at it again. If I die, I'm gonna laugh. I am just the best. I'm just the best if I kill you. Oh, we don't have... That's concede. Oh my gosh, imagine conceding. Okay, it didn't kill you, so maybe I was just too powerful. Maybe I'm just That's really strange. Okay, hold up. Let me go to... I know who I need to go to. I need to go to the Marshmallow and Caramel. Very sad. Very sad, but it needs must. Needs must, Caramel. I can't kill them one shot with a thing. That's impossible. You wanted the insta-death? Imagine. Imagine. That would be funny. That would be so funny. This is weird. This is a weird bug. Surely I didn't have enough damage to kill those guys. Like, what? These guys I will not have enough damage to kill with just a thing. Maybe it's just when it's enchanted. That's another thing that it could be. Again, I'm not going to blade. I'm just going to hit. This should not kill these guys. They have ridiculous health. They also have resist to fire. Luckily, they didn't dispel me. That would have been funny. That would have been absolutely hilarious. Okie dokie. Right, let's see. It doesn't have an animation, which kind of sucks. Rose, can you... Okay, so it doesn't insta-kill. Interesting. Can you hop on your life, please? Your life has, Guardian Spirit, right? Do you also have another PvP? Actually, no, we can go to Avalon. Hold up. We can go to Avalon. Avalon. I want to try this. I want you to cast... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Keelion is closest. Oh, you have a PvP house on your life? Nice. Okay, cool. Can we go there? Hold up. Just need to load it. And can you cast Guardian Spirit? And then I'll cast this thing because I want to see if it gives 2 overtimes or not. I'm just intrigued by that. Very intrigued. I'll even blade up a little bit for you. So I can insta-kill you. It'll be great. It'll be great. What is your resist? 20, okay. Just Spirit? Yeah, if you... actually, no, you need to have at least one other card, otherwise it will insta-make me win. So whether that's just a want it, just don't discard that until we've finished. Okie dokie. Let's go. I just want to see what this actually does, whether it gives 2 or just 1. Okie dokie. 2 dots or just 1 dot, and it increases the damage. Intrigued. How many pips is it? I don't even know how many pips it is. Why not in hand? Oh, is it no PvP? Oh, that's annoying. So then why would you make a thing that does Afterlife if it's no PvP? What the heck? That's odd. 0 out of 10. Maybe it's for when they... Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Concede. Oh, actually, wait, no. I'll do that. 3, 4, 4. Interesting. Can you check to see if it's no PvP? Does it have like the no PvP symbol on it? Yeah, okay. That's a strange mechanic then. Why would you add that as a spell element path? Anyway, we're gonna reset that. And we'll go the other one. I want to actually check if that one works. Let's go to Crocotopia or something. And do that. Thanks, Rose. You can hop on your fire again if you want. Interesting. Interesting. I love breaking the game. It's just so fun, honestly. It's just the best thing to do. Breaking the game. Just the absolute best thing to do. The best thing to do. Right, I need to get some lunch in a sec. Because I am hungry. I am a hungry boy. So, we're going to quickly check this. And then, what else should we do? What else should we do? What else should we do, chat? Cry? I mean, valid. 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 Do we want to try and level up some... Do we want to try and level up cantrips? Forever? Until I run out of energy, because that's bound to happen. It does a ridiculous amount of damage. What the heck? I mean, I do have a high damage. And, I mean, I do like, what, double damage because of crit. But I feel that does, like, a lot of damage. 115. Plus 153%. I don't know how to do this. 115. 115 plus 115%. Oh wait, hold up. 115 plus 153% equals times by 2. That should only do 581, I think. Right? Is that how math works? That does a ridiculous... That did like 1,000. Is it just me, or is that like significantly higher than it should be doing? I guess it's 256 or 265. 265 plus 153%. No, equals times 2. Okay, so maybe it is right actually. It should be doing like 1340. 1340-ish. If my math is correct, which it may not be. So maybe that is right. But that still is like a ridiculous amount. That's ridiculous. One fire elf does like... This should do about 1,300. 1340. I was right. Okay, so it is fine. The math checks out. The math checks out. But that's ridiculous. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Fire elf popping off. Jeez. Holy moly. Holy moly. That's ridiculous. I also want to see what they've done to Troll as well. Does it still summon minion? Oh no, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no. Please stop.